Death Wish. In America, it is called the Vietnam War. In Vietnam, it is called the American War. Episode 1 of the Sympathizer opens with a map of Vietnam divided into North and South Vietnam. There is a succulent background to the Vietnam War, a war between the North led by communists who defeated the Vietnam's longtime French colonizers, and the South, backed by Americans who took over from the French. Its anti-war theme is made apparent with all wars are fought twice. The first time in the battlefield, the second time in memory. We are hurled into a wooden prison where Captain now sits. He's ordered by a communist soldier to start again, restart, recollect, re-educate, revolution, and rewrite. From this scene, it's evident that the soldiers are trying to indoctrinate him. They do not trust him as a communist, and thus, Captain rewrites and retells his story. Winter 1975. We meet Captain waiting for a CIA agent, Claude, outside a cinema showcasing a movie called Death Wish. They meet and go inside the cinema hall, where there is a performance, but not a performance of fiction, on a piece of cloth hanging from the ceiling. It was an interrogation involving a communist spy who was supposed to have gotten hold of top-secret papers containing the information of the staff of Counterintelligence Force of Vietnam. Through Captain's narrative, we understand that he was brought up and introduced to the American pop culture and way of life by Claude. He is biracial and bilingual, and someone who went to university in America. He now works as the captain of the counterintelligence Vietnamese force and the right wingman of the general, a high-ranking South Vietnamese general. Now, the mole who handed the papers over to her was Captain himself, a communist mole in the Southern Counterintelligence Police Force. And she, being a loyal comrade, refused to turn him in, even when he's the cause of her misery. It all began when the Southern Counterintelligence successfully wiretapped the woman's conversation. The captain, reluctantly, orders for the car, tracks her down, and arrests her. The woman also encourages him to hit her so that he is safe from any doubt. And now the counterintelligence, with Claude as the CIA representative, all gather in an investigation room, waiting for the woman to defecate so that they can search for clues in the fecal matter. Claude even proceeds to flaunt